Introducing the Paddy Power World Darts Championship.
Luke, here we are, eve of another World Championship. Does it feel different this year being the defending champion going into Ali Valley?
Yeah, it's a bit different, but the nerves are going to be there come the 11th. A lot of expectation, but very excited to see what we do draw. Every seed, as we know, we're coming to round one in the world. So yeah, we could literally draw anyone. And yeah, I'm looking forward to see what we draw tonight.
Do you still get nervous? Because when we're up on that stage, like, you look fearless. We see the showboating, the Luke being Luke. Do you still get nerves?
Not really, but against Ryan Meikle last year, my first game, there was nerves there. I think it's going to be the same. I was nervous when I wasn't champion, and now I'm coming in as a reigning champion. There's going to be a bit of nerves, but once I get a few legs on the board, I'll be good to go.
Well, I'll take you back to that Ryan Meikle game. Remember what it meant to you, and halfway through, we could see you were struggling with it. At the end, what it meant to you. You worried that it's going to be worse this year because you're champion?
I wouldn't say worse, because I know what to expect. If I am nervous with that, getting the shakes or something, then I know what to do. Just got to compose yourself, drink your water on stage, and yeah. But like I said, there's going to be nerves, 100%.
Does the £1 million change the mindset at all? Because last year it was just winning your first. Now it's defending and a first one to be the £1 million champion.
Yeah, obviously, people are going to say the first £1 million champion, but like you told me the other day, Gary Anderson, he's been the only person to go back-to-back, and the last time was 10 years ago. Obviously, Phil Taylor and Adrian Lubbers, but it's been 10 years since someone won this back-to-back, so that's what's on my mind. And then I think about the money.
Is that extra motivation because it is so rare for someone to defend this title?
Yeah, it's so rare. Obviously, as a fan, I think Rob Cross winning the World Championships was absolutely insane. But yeah, it's not easy to go back-to-back. It's not easy to win it. But yeah, that's also a thing.
Already in your young career, people are already putting you in the top 5 of all time among the greats. Do you think you're there yet?
I don't know. Obviously, Michael and Phil, they've won 2, 3, 4 of everything, near enough. But yeah, I've just got to keep going. I've got to keep winning titles. I've got to keep picking up the full titles, same kind. And yeah, we'll see where I am when I do retire, if they do put me in the top 5. Cheers, Luke.
Luke, congratulations on winning the Players' Championship at the weekend. You talked a lot about wanting to win every single one, and not a lot about defending this one. Is that like a tactic for yourself, a strategy to not put too much pressure on yourself to win it again?
I think it's just a sort of thing of, obviously, I've won it before, but obviously, I want to go and win it again. Everyone wants to win a title, and then now you've got to be looking at going back-to-back. I've not really been looking at the prize money since it got released about the million, but it's a lot of money. But as a dart player, you want the titles, and then you look at the money.
Do you think you'll put extra pressure on yourself in those early rounds then to ensure that you are in the back end after Christmas and ensuring that you're going to try and retain it?
Yeah, obviously, look further ahead. Obviously, there should be 2 games before Christmas. First round, second round. But at the minute, I've just got to focus on the 11th. Got a few days off, a few exhibitions in between, and then I can focus on the 11th.
So how important are those exhibitions for you, like getting those pushed in? Because we know you've done on weight in a row. You did like weight in one day. What are you going to do in the rest of that time besides the exhibitions to ensure you're ready when you are playing again?
Yeah, I'm actually going to enjoy some time off. So I have 3-4 days. But with the exhibitions, it's just keeping your arm going. You've seen a few of the fans go down the country. But yeah, like I said, once the 11th comes, I'll be more than ready.
Thank you.
With a member talking to us last night, you won your 9th major. Dicky seems already more than doable. Do you feel like you're the perfect dart player? When you reflect on your game, what do you think your weaknesses are? Because to us, it looked like there isn't any.
Yeah, obviously, some people say there isn't, but I think, obviously for myself, it's stupid, but the doubling percentage is almost there. But that's a thing as a dart player. You've got to practice. You've got to get better than doubles, and you've got to be hitting the first, second time out.
When we spoke to Michael earlier, he said that because of the £1 million World Championship, enabling BEC to look at points-based system, just so the rankings are not screwed. What do you think of that, especially being the world number 1?
If the PDC do that, then they've got where you've got to sit down for months and months and talk about how it works and stuff like that. So how they're doing that behind the scenes, I don't know. Obviously, if people want to change, and then would they change it? That's up to the PDC. But as far as it goes, I think it should continue, because if Michael wanted it to change, then he's confident about picking us up. Is he scared of me or Lee going 1 million, 2 million ahead of him at the rankings? Don't know.
With all Michael letting us go, did this reach out towards us when we were here? He's used to be the guy that. Do you think he's scared? Do you think he's fearful now? So this first Luke bump for is it that a few months later you come along?
I mean, I don't know. It's Frank Doan we talk about. He's won this plenty of times. But we just talk about changing the ranking system while this is around the corner. There's £1 million on the line. That's all.
Thank you.
No worries.
Luke, can I just ask you, have you thought what you might spend £1 million on should you win?
No idea. No idea.
Do you reward yourself for tournament victories as well?
Sometimes, but it's most of the time of winning a competition, going home for a few days, and then within the next few days, we're back on the road to another competition. But as the weeks and months go on, I'll obviously reward myself down the line.
Brennan, can I just changing it slightly? You do a lot for Motor Neurone Disease Association. I listened earlier to a Zoom with Kevin Sinfield, who starts on the 1st. He's doing 7 marathons in 7 days. I know you've raised an awful lot of money for them too. We've got a bit of a campaign to get. Kevin's raised 11 million to get him a knighthood. Is that something you would support for his work, for his mate Rob Burrow, and for all the other sad sufferers of it?
Yeah, definitely. I'll be supporting it all the way. I've said, is it 7 marathons? He's been doing it for years on years now, and obviously I'll show my support. Obviously I'll have a little watch if I can. But yeah, what I've done, but what Kevin's done is absolutely brilliant, and he's going to obviously continue it.
You don't fancy joining the marathon thing?
Do I look in
Listen, I'm saying nothing.
Maybe once.
Big Man United fan, I've got to ask you, would you trade winning this for lifting the Premier League title as Manchester United striker?
No, I'd want to lift this a bit.
Luke, now you've finally won the play, able to go back there, do you feel more relaxed now that you finally won the big one at Sir Adi Pani?
Yeah, I mean, obviously I feel relaxed. Obviously I know how to win games at the Ali Pali. It's not easy. Some people go there and lose, people go there and win it. That's just ours for you. But luckily enough, obviously I've got to the final, I've won it. So yeah, I've got a good record here, and it's obviously the first big tournament that I did play when I was 16. So there's always memories there, and they always come back to me. But yeah, like I said, once the 11th comes, I'll be more than ready to compete.
Finally, did you ever fall fracture in a sticker? Did you ever collect football stickers when you were young?
Not when I was young, but at the minute, oh yeah, I've spent a fair bit of money on cars. I've got a collection going on at home. But this spot in here does those players, yeah, it's looks good. I found way to open a few packs.
I just want to say, you've been tribute for Taylor, Van Gogh in your great sort of sport. Obviously, you all took over in the countries for the major events. Did you put yourself in that third spot, tiniest?
Yeah, but I mean, if your countries was ahead of me, I'm football majors in it, then right, so it should be near the top, behind Michael and Phil. Well, they're the types of sort of things I don't really look at. Obviously, it's a good thing knowing about it. But at the end of the day, we've just got to keep going. The calendars, it's all year round until it's stop.
And as you say, a first round, you pretty much draw anyone. It's such an open draw. You mentioned yesterday that the one person you would have liked to face in that first round, Paul Reeves. Is it completely just the fan aspect of it? Because, I mean, there's not been many matches where you've got it to be fans that have been against you. Is that really?
Yeah, I mean, I think last night, I think the crowd are immense. They wanted Nathan to win, but it's just all about getting your head down and getting over the line, and obviously, yeah, like you always do, shut them fans up and then lift the trophy. Obviously, Nathan hit 180 yesterday. The crowd would go mad at it at 180. Did a bit of silence. I think that's what would happen with Bo. But I said earlier today, I think Bo Greaves and Poland, whoever the one I don't want.
How do you handle that against reaction? proudly. From my experience, 99% of the time, it's such a positive reach in the UK.
Yeah, I mean, last night was obviously a bit weird. Obviously, Nathan done well. I think has gone up 4 places back into the top 16. But yeah, just I had a job to do. Well, I had Mr. View doubles to go 7-3 up. Dave took his chance 6-4. I thought I just had to get on the game. But anyway.
Introducing the Paddy Power World Darts Championship.
To change your